it's Allie, and guess who got a new tarot deck? I have had this one on my wish list for some time, and I finally had the resources to purchase it. So you can see the title here. This is how it came out of the mailing package. It was sort of sandwiched between two cardboard sheets to keep it nice and protected. And of course, it came lovely. It was also wrapped in plastic. I've taken the plastic off already. And here we go. We're going to look inside this little white box. It's pretty simple, nothing very special or impressive. But let's get it open and see what's inside. So here is the back of the deck, the Star Wars tarot deck. Very nice. I like its simplicity. Just looks like outer space in a galaxy far, far away. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. This book here is just a simple, stapled together, simple, printable, non-illustrated little pamphlet, little white book. But I like that it lists the characters. It's specific to what's happening in the card. It's got really good descriptions. It's a pretty good little white book, 22 pages. And I think in terms of storage, because I'm probably not going to keep this box, I'm going to have to find a little bag to keep these together. The cardstock feels really nice. It's not too thick, but not too thin. So far, I love the feel. Okay, so let's start flipping cards. I'm going to flip it over. Let's start at the beginning. So here we have the Fool. And if I had to guess, I would say that looks like Anakin Skywalker. So I'm hoping that although the illustrations are very simple, they should be pretty easy to identify the characters. The Magician, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi or Ben Kenobi, Queen Amidala. This looks like Anakin's mother. Emperor, yep. Mace Windu as the Hierophant. The Lovers, Anakin and Padme, married in secrecy. The Chariot, I love this. I think that's so perfect for the Chariot. And here we have, this is Finn from the most recent trilogy. The Hermit, I love it. So cute. BB-8 is the Wheel of Fortune. That's cute as well. And I'm not sure, but this must be Luke Skywalker as Justice. This is later on. The Hanged Man. That's perfect. Han Solo in Carbonite. And Death is Anakin at the end of Anakin and the beginning of Darth Vader. So that is absolutely perfect. Temperance, Rey, Devil, of course. The Tower. I love his face. That's so cute. The Star. Not so sure how I feel about this version of the Star. I feel like it's missing something. I don't know. I'll have to give that one some thought. The Moon, the Death Star. The Sun. This must be from the Clone Wars, I'm guessing. And Judgment. That looks like a cremation. That must be Luke burning Anakin. And I love this. The galaxy instead of the world. That is absolutely perfect. I love it. I love these illustrations. They're so cute. I think we're going to run through this pretty quickly because it's just so simple and yet so perfect. Two of Pentacles, there's Luke Skywalker training on Dagobah. Finn and Rey, Three of Pentacles, teamwork. Okay, the little house in the background tells me that this is Uncle Owen, Four of Pentacles, stability. Hard work, pinching pennies. Five of Pentacles, we must be stranded somewhere. That looks like that could be Jar Jar. So their ship's broken down. This is how they meet Anakin, and then there's the next phase in the story. There's Anakin and his mother. And we win the pod race. So there's a little bit of, I haven't been paying that much attention, but maybe there is a bit of a sequence storyline happening here. Seven of Pentacles, he wins the pod race. Then we have Boba Fett and Jango Fett, Eight of Pentacles. Hard work, sticking to your trade. Nine of Pentacles, we have Lando Calrissian there. And this is Count Dooku for the 10 of Pentacles. There's Boba Fett again, all grown up. Mace Windu again as the Knight, as well as the Hierophant. And that must be Aunt Prue. And Jabba the Hutt is the King of Pentacles. That's perfect. Lightsaber for the Ace of Swords. Yep. Two of Swords. So we have Mace and Palpatine at a stalemate, a crossroads, and a decision here looking like the outcome is all going to be left up to Anakin and what he decides to do, because he's looking like he's caught in the middle. So that's a perfect image for the Two of Swords right there. Three of Swords, well, that's Kylo Ren, so this must be Han and Leia right there. And that is no doubt Anakin. Four of Swords, contemplating his next move. Five of Swords, two blue lightsabers, so that has to be Anakin and Obi-Wan in a battle. Five of Swords, conflict. Six of Swords, Anakin leaving his mother. Seven of Swords. This is a card about trickery, deception, and you can see the shadow of the Millennium Falcon hiding on an Imperial ship. So that could be definite sneaky deception right there. And here we have Anakin and Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon has a blindfold on. So he's convinced that Anakin is the chosen one, and he's not going to hear any opposing ideas to that. He's convinced. So he's got his blindfold on. Nine of Swords. Anakin is having nightmares about the death of his wife. The Ten of Swords. And then again, that's what happens as a result. His fear leads to anger, and he slaughters the Jedi Order. That looks like Finn again. Page of Swords. Han is the Knight of Swords. Poe as the Queen. And Yoda as the King. It's Yoda on his deathbed, that's the scene when he reveals the truth of Luke's heritage to him and reveals all the secrets. Everything is out of the bag. We have Rey. It's Ace of Wands. She's a little tied up there, it looks like. Two of Wands. Anakin looking out at the galaxy. We have Darth Sidious. The Three of Wands. Lusting for power, I guess. With the forest there, that must be the fireworks show on Endor. Five of Wands. Rey and Kylo Ren in the forest. Their battle. Six of Wands. This is sort of the award ceremony at the end of Return of the Jedi. Seven of Wands. So we have Anakin all grown up and Obi-Wan, a younger Obi-Wan. So no longer master and apprentice. They're now closer to being equals. That looks like an X-Wing. Eight of Wands moves really fast through the galaxy. I like it. Nine of Wands, that's Luke in training. And 10 of Wands, Luke in training again, carrying Yoda on his back. That's cute. Here we have Rey, Page of Wands. Lando, Leia, laying the charms on her as the Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands, Princess Leia. And the King of Wands is General Leia. So that's interesting. Ace of Cups, that looks like a little Anakin to me. Leia in hand is the Two of Cups. Yeah. Three of Cups, that's so cute. Love it. Qui-Gon is the Four of Cups. Meditation. Five of Cups, there's Obi-Wan and Anakin. So he knows now, that's confirmation that Anakin is not the same child that he had raised and apprenticed. He's gone to him now. There will be grieving after this. This looks like Luke and Leia on Endor having the conversation about their siblinghood, having the first talk that they've known their relationship on some level. Seven of Cups. That looks like Luke playing with a spaceship, dreaming of adventure. Eight of Cups. I'm going to guess that's Obi-Wan, and the little house suggests they're on Tatooine. Anakin, Nine of Cups. That looks like when he's been accepted as a Jedi apprentice, looking pretty proud of himself. The Ten of Cups. A happy family of misfits. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. The charming Lando, the flirtatious Lando, perhaps I should say. Queen of Cups. That must be Anakin? That must be Anakin with his shadow, Darth Vader as his shadow. He had a lot of emotions that he couldn't control, right? And the King of Cups. Obi-Wan on his guard up against Darth Vader. And that is the Star Wars Tarot, you guys. That is the Star Wars Tarot walkthrough. I purchased this deck on Etsy through a shop called Paper and Tears. I'll just do a shuffle just to see how it feels. But it is pretty easy to shuffle. The cards feel really good. Kind of a regular weight. They're pretty flexible. No trouble whatsoever. It's pretty much a standard size deck. And yeah, that's it, guys. That is the Star Wars Tarot deck by Paper and Tears. So I can't wait to use this deck. I will be adding it to my website as an option for my Geek Tarot readings. If you're interested in having a reading with the Star Wars Tarot, be sure to send me a message or send me an email. Contact me through my website, alisonspokes.ca. And until next time, stay shiny and keep sparkling. Bye, guys.